Vikings hockey fans, we're coming to you live from the Compton Family Ice Arena in Notre Dame, Indiana. This particular rink is a practice rink for the Notre Dame Fighting Irish Big Ten hockey team. And on the other side of the building is the arena where they normally play their games at. So the Pekin Junior Dragons welcome you. I'm kind of hanging out here behind the scoring bench and the penalty boxes here. This is game one of the UHT Shamrock Shuffle is what it's called. So this is the Pekin Junior Dragons' final tournament of the season. The last 4 games we'll be playing in the 2022-2023 Pekin Junior Dragons hockey season. So, game one is today against we're matched up against the AIC Vikings from the St. Louis area. Don't really know much about them, but we'll see how it goes today. This is game one. We've got another game today against the Chicago Flames at 3 p.m. Eastern time. So that'll be 2 p.m. Central time for those of you that want to tune in for that. Get underway here shortly. Might have to move over a little bit so we can see the net. Let's see what this side looks like. That side's okay. A little better. We'll wait till the game starts and then I'll move back up to the glass there where we can see a little better. So this is week 6 of the 6-week-in-a-row domination campaign. We'll see how everything goes today and tomorrow for the final tournament of the 2022-2023 Pekin Junior Dragons hockey season. Four more games to go. Officially sanctioned games anyway. I don't know if we'll end up doing any more scrimmages or anything. Plus there's a parent versus player game coming up, I think, sometime in the next week or two. So I'll probably be live streaming that one as well for you guys. Last year we watched that one from the stands and it was a riot. So we've got some more events coming your way, some special surprises. So we're not all the way done, but this is the last weekend of official sanctioned games. You got
Let's go Vikings!
all right. Okay, UHT Shamrock Shuffle Game 1 starts now. Wyatt Flynn at center ice. Braxton Courts and Emmett Cook on the wing. Jet Knapziger and Payson Shortino on defense. Vikings carry it down into the Viking zone here. Emmett Cook will pick it up in the far corner. And Shortino dives to try to keep it in. Knapziger's back to defend. Braxton Courts is racing back after him. Puck goes sailing past the crease there, and puck will end up in the near corner. Vikings advance towards the net. Fire one high. Vikings pick it up on the far boards. Try to send it towards the net for a centering pass. Dragons are there. Get it out. Puck goes over the far boards. Wyatt Flynn carries it up out of the zone, sends it down into the neutral zone. Puck goes sailing down into the Viking zone. Braxton Courts will pick it up on the far boards. Looks like he blew a tire there, and Flynn will pick it up off the far side, sends it over towards the net. Puck bounces off the side of the net. Vikings pick it up. Afsiger keeps it in the zone. Sends it up into the near corner there, and Emmett Cook's back there battling for it. Yeah, Dragons pick it off in the neutral zone. Afsiger sends it back in deep. Puck goes sailing around behind the Vikings net. Vikings pick it up in the far corner. And Dragons force it over here to the near side. Vikings dump it in. Afsiger keeps it out of the Dragon zone. Battles it up the boards. Grady Nelson's there to help him out. Shortino picks it up on the near side. Dragons keep it in the zone. No, they don't. Puck goes out to center ice. Emmett Cook races back. And he'll pass it up to Noah Mason. Didn't quite catch it in time. Yeah, Dragons deflect. Noah Mason picks it up. Sends it up to the near side. Tries to force it into the Viking zone. Grady Nelson will slap it up the board. And Dragons force it up deep into the Viking zone along the near boards. Emmett Cook from the, shot on goal. Save Vikings. Had a rebound shot too. We're still fighting for it. Grady Nelson will chase it down on the far boards. Reverses course. Tries to dump it back in. Emmett Cook from the outside. He'll battle along the back wall there. And Vikings pick it up. Advance it out of the Viking zone. Emmett Cook's back to defend. Slaps it up the other way. Noah Mason carries it in. Along the near side, around the referee. Back into the near corner. And Vikings try to pick it up again. Vikings carry it out to the neutral zone. Offsides Vikings with 7:44 left to go in the first period. Still scoreless. Face off in the neutral zone. So this is an early morning one here. Even earlier for you guys back home. All right, Dragons carry it back to the neutral zone, over to the near side. Wyatt Flynn forces it in, powers it up the near boards, and the puck goes sailing back around the near corner. Braxton Courts goes back to chase it down. Looking for a centering pass. Wyatt Flynn catches it at the blue line, tries to dump it back in. And Vikings carry it into the Dragon zone. Wyatt Flynn's back to defend. And Vikings get one in with 7:09 left to go in the first period. Dragons down by one. Looks like we'll have Shortino for the face-off. Noah Mason and Jasper Jacobazzi on the wing. Jet Nafziger and Emmett Cook on defense. Vikings carry it into the Dragon zone along the far side. Try to zig and zag around up into the crease there, but the Dragons defend. And Emmett Cook's going to carry it back out of the Dragon zone along the far side. All the way through the neutral zone. He brings it out to the middle. Fires it in! He fires it in! Dragons even the score with 6:45 left to go in the first period. Woo!
You just stand for a while.
back to even score, tied at 1. Shortino for the face-off. Jacobazi and Mason on the wing again. Nafziger and Emmett Cook on defense. Nafziger dumps it over to the near side, passes it over to Noah Mason off the boards. Noah Mason carries it in. Shortino from the near side skates it up and sends it over towards the net from the face-off circle. Vikings are chasing it down in the far corner. Vikings carry it up, but Shortino lifts the stick and tries to keep it back in. Vikings carry it out, skating it up into the neutral zone. Hey, Vikings get another one. 6:07 left to go. Dragons back down to 1-goal deficit.
Go Vikings, let's get another one.
All right, courts for the face-off. Archdale and Grady Nelson on the wing. Wyatt Flynn and Easton Cook on defense. Dragons carried into the zone, but puck comes sailing back over the blue line. Wyatt Flynn's trying to buy some time to get back on sides. Archdale gets picked off at center ice. Easton Cook sends it back out to the neutral zone. And Nelson sends it back into the Viking zone. Dragons race back, and Quartz gets it in deep. Chases it down over to the back wall. And Nelson picks it up along the back wall over behind the Vikings net. Wyatt Flynn fires it from the outside. Puck gets deflected in. Yeah! We're tied at 2 with 5:17 left to go in the first period. Woo! Braxton Courts at center for the face-off. Cruz Scholes and Ace Archdale on the wing. Wyatt Flynn and Easton Cook still on defense. Vikings win the face-off, carry it into the Dragon zone, over the near side. And Dragons pick it off, send it sailing over to the far side, and Vikings will shoot it in deep over to the back wall. Whoa! Whoa! And Vikings go back up by 1 again. 4:53 left to go in the first period. Dragons down by 1. All right, we'll have Payson Shortino at center. Noah Mason and Jasper Jacobazi on the wing. Nafziger and Emmett Cook on defense. Jacobazi carries it into the Dragon zone over to the far side. Vikings pick it off and try to skate it back out. Dragons are back to defend. Emmett Cook picks it off, tries to get it out of the zone. Nafziger picks him off, fires it up the near side, back into the neutral zone. Noah Mason chases it down. Vikings player gets there first, and he'll shoot it around the far boards. Back to Emmett Cook. Oh, Vikings carry it out. Nafziger's back to defend. So is Wyatt Flynn. Nope, that's Payson Shortino. Sorry. Shortino reverses course, sends it back up the far side boards. And Vikings keep it in the zone. Send it back over to the far side. And oh! Nafziger stopped the shot, and puck goes sailing over the near side. Noah Mason tries to skate it out, but the Vikings are there, pulling it back up the near side boards. Backhanding it for a center pass, and Dragons are there. Send it back over to the far side. Noah Mason scoops it around up the boards. Jet Nafziger sends it up the near side boards, back to Noah Mason, and he'll power it out into the neutral zone. Vikings are there. And we're playing ping pong over the blue line. Emmett Cook picks it up, skates it into the Viking zone. Cuts over from the, just wide of the net there. Braxton Courts picks it up on the far boards. Dragons keep it in the zone. Shortino backhands it back in. Courts tries to race it down. Nafziger picks it up over to the near side boards. And he keeps it in. Takes it up the face-off circle. Vikings pick it up. Fire it back out of their zone. Looks like it's going all the way down. Emmett Cook will race back. Icing waved off. Emmett Cook picks it up, sends it back up the far side boards over to Pace and Shortino. And Grady Nelson's over there to help him out, but the Vikings pick it up. Centering pass. Braxton Courts knocks it back to the blue line. Vikings try to shoot it from the blue line. And Grady Nelson dives on it at the blue line. We got some Dragons battling it back out to the neutral zone. Vikings send it sailing back in deep. Nafziger picks it up behind the Dragons net, sends it over to the near corner, battling with the Viking player. Shortino goes back to help him out. And Shortino picks it up, skates it out to the middle, passes it up the boards to Grady Nelson. You didn't see it. And Nelson tries to pass it back to Braxton Courts. The Vikings pick it off, and they're skating back. Whoa, collision. Nafziger smacks it over to the far side corner. Grady Nelson picks it up, but he blows the tire and goes down on his knees there. Dragons battle for it. Pace Shortino picks it up. Skates it out the middle. Go! And Vikings are offsides with 1 minute and 10 seconds left to go in the first period. Dragons down by 1. Face off in the neutral zone. All right, Crew Skulls for the face-off. Archdale and Noah Mason on the wing. Wyatt Flynn and Easton Cook on defense. Wyatt Flynn races over to the far side corner, carries it around behind the Dragon zone, and he's got a guy all over him. Heads up the near side, all the way up the near side boards. Fires it. Oh, just get deflected behind the Vikings net there, and Archdale pick it up on the far side. Over to Crew Skulls, and the 3 Vikings are there. Easton Cook tries his hardest to keep it in the zone, but the Vikings pick it up. Wyatt Flynn races back to defend. And looks like we got a delayed penalty here. 25.4 left to go in the first period. Dragons down by 1, and we'll be on the penalty kill. Face off in the Dragon zone. Number 90 takes one for the team, keeps the puck out of the net at least. We'll have Braxton Courts at center, Pace Shortino on the wing, Jet Nafziger and Emmett Cook on defense. Nafziger picks it up from the face-off, skates it around and fires it up the near side boards. Yeah, go! Shortino picks it off with the blue line and he's out in front. Fires it in! Top shelf, baby! Score tied at 3 with 9.7 seconds left to go in the first period. Woo! Short-handed goal by Mr. Payson Shortino, number 80. Let's go Blues. Shortino for the face-off. Courts on the wing. Nafziger and Emmett Cook still on defense. And Vikings pick it off from the face-off. And Shortino tries to knock it back over to the far side boards. That'll do it for the first period, folks. Look out, bud. Look out. All right, score is tied at 3 to start the second period.
Thank you.
All right, we're switching sides and we're going the other way. Forgot to mention, Miss Piper Jackson's in net today. Sorry about that. Okay, Dragons start the second period on the penalty kill with 1 minute, 5 seconds left to go in the Flynn penalty. We'll have Payson Shortino at center, Ace Archdale on the wing, Jet Nafziger and Emmett Cook on defense. And period 2 starts now. Shortino for the face-off, battles with the referee's skates, gets it back to Emmett Cook. And he'll pass it back up to Payson Shortino. Ace Archdale carries it into the the Vikings zone rather. Shortino scoops it up from the near side over to some Vikings players, and Emmett Cook will race back to defend. Jet Nafziger skating backwards in front of him. And Emmett Cook races back to the near side corner in the Dragon zone. Archdale powers it out to the neutral zone, and he'll get picked off at the center line. Emmett Cook races back to help him. Archdale back to Payson Shortino along the near side boards. And Dragons power it down into the Viking zone. Vikings chase it down along the back wall behind their net. And 10 seconds left to go in the Flynn penalty. Vikings carry it into the neutral zone. Yeah, lands out of the box. Picks it up, carries it into the Viking zone, fires it. Oh, off the post it looked like. Dang. And Dragons try to battle it back in. Looks like we might be offsides there. Yep, offsides. We left a man behind down here. Face off in the neutral zone. Still tied at 3. 9:30 left to go in the second period. All right. Braxton Courts at center for the face-off. Drew Scholes and Noah Mason on the wing. Easton Cook and Wyatt Flynn on defense. Dragons power it into the Viking zone. Vikings pick it up off the back wall and fire it up the near side. And Easton Cook and Braxton Courts will race back to chase it down. Puck got deflected into the Dragon zone. Whoa! Go! Yeah, Wyatt Flynn picks it off, sends it back to the neutral zone. And Vikings will chase it down in their end. Skate it around behind their own net. And Noah Mason picked it off, but Vikings advance. Easton Cook tries to battle it at the blue line, and Vikings carry it in, knock it in deep. Wyatt Flynn will chase it down on the back wall. Skates it around back behind the Dragons net. Fires it up the far side boards. Braxton Courts helps it over. Looks like we'll have an icing call with 8:24 left to go in the second period. Still tied at 3. Face off in the Dragon zone. Sortino for the face-off. And battles with the Vikings player. Fired it just wide of the net there. And Grady Nelson will pick it up, send it up the near side. No, he won't. Puck goes sailing back over towards the net. And Jacobazzi carries it over to the far side boards. Vikings pick him off. Nafziger's back to help him. And Emma Cook picks it up. Skates it back up out of the Dragon zone, all the way across the neutral zone. Advances towards the net, gets picked off. Oh, fires it just wide. Vikings pick it up. Whoa, got a collision there between Pace and Sortino and a Viking player. And Vikings pick it up. Emma Cook will race it down. Emma Cook tries to muscle it up the near side boards. Grady Nelson helps it out. Braxton Quartz is off to the races. He's out in front. Whoa! I don't know. It didn't look like it crossed the line, but it could have. Vikings scooped it out. And they're coming back up. Skate! Nafziger and Cook and Nelson and Quartz all back to defend. Piper Jackson makes a save. Whoa! Nelson fired it off the side of the net to himself, and then Vikings fired in from the outside. Whoa! Get it out! Emma Cook picks it up, skates through the neutral zone again. All the way down, he's got a kid diving on him. 2 dives on him. And that'll be a Dragons power play with 6:22 left to go in the second period. Still tied at 3. Tripping call on the Vikings. Face off in the Viking zone. Sortino at center, Archdale and Easton Cook on the wing, Nafziger and Wyatt Flynn on defense. Miss Piper Jackson in net. All right, Dragons on the power play, 5-on-4. Sortino for the face-off. And he'll battle with 2 of the Vikings players. Nafziger keeps it in. Fire it! Fires it first over to the center, and then puck goes sailing over to the far side boards. Vikings pick it up. Pace Sortino picks him off. Picks it up for a center. Oh, looking for a centering pass to H. Archdale. Shoot it! You gotta shoot it harder, bro. Sortino from the face-off circle. Oh, fires it high. Nafziger from the near side. Sends it back up the boards to the near side corner. Sortino races back for it. Looking for Ace Archdale. Whoa! Whoa! Oh, Cook fans on the shot. Vikings pick it up. Nafziger and Flynn are back to defend. And Vikings fired in. Short-handed goal. With 5:24 left to go in the second period. Dragons down by 1. 32 seconds left to go on the Viking penalty. 5:24 remaining in the second period. Quartz for the face-off. Slaps it up into the Viking zone. Vikings slap it back out. Pace Sortino picks it up along the near side. Skates it in. Whoa, Dragons can't keep it in, but we'll pick it back up at center ice. And Wyatt Flynn buys him some time, sends it over. And Cook will chase it down along the near side. fires it over back behind the Vikings net. Puck goes sailing over to the far corner. Braxton Courts tries to pick him off. Vikings send it sailing all the way down on net. Piper Jackson will cover in the crease. 4:40. Nope, never mind. Keeps it in play. And Emmett Cook centering pass over to Wyatt Flynn. Zigs and zags through the neutral zone. Over to the far side. Vikings pick him off. Shortino helps him out. And Dragons keep it in the Viking zone. Send it over to the far side there, and the Vikings will chase it down. Whoa! Vikings send it sailing all the way down to the Dragons' end, and it crosses the goal line. We'll have an icing call with 4:06 left to go in the second period of play. Face off in the Viking zone. Vikings back to full strength, by the way. Side will have Emmett Cook and Jet Knapsiger on defense. Braxton Courts at center, Jasper Jacobazi and Noah Mason on the wing. And we're off. Whoa! Emmett Cook fires one. Save Vikings. Vikings pick it up in the far corner, send it sailing along the boards over to the near side. Knapsiger picks it up and can't quite keep it in the zone there. So Vikings are off to the races, and Emmett Cook races back to defend. Whoa! Piper Jackson will poke check that puck away from the net there, and Emmett Cook's still chasing the puck down along the far side boards. Grady Nelson fires it over the line. Vikings offsides with 3:30 left to go in the second period. Face off in the neutral zone. Dragons down by 1. All right, Braxton Courts at center for the face-off. Looks like we got Grady Nelson and Noah Mason on the wing. Dragons win the face-off. Noah Mason's racing after it and down deep into the Viking zone. Vikings slap it up the near side boards. We got a man down over here. And our players will take a knee for a second. Mason's back up, but he's limping over to the Dragons bench. He'll go get checked out. We'll have a face-off in the neutral zone. 3:19 left to go in the second period. Grady Nelson and Nace Archdale on the wing. Jet Knapsiger and Wyatt Flynn on defense. Vikings win the face-off, try to carry it into the Dragon zone, but the Dragons slap it back. And Vikings are off sides with 3:11 left to go in the second period. Dragons still down by 1. Face-off at center ice. Looks like we got the same line. Courts for the face-off. And Archdale slaps it towards the blue line, but the Vikings pick it up. Carry it back into the Dragon zone. Dragons push them to the near side there, and then Flynn will chase it down behind the Dragons net. All the way up around the far side boards. Advances out to center ice. Carries it all the way in. Shoots from the face-off circle, and shot gets deflected. Save Vikings. Vikings advance back to center ice with speed, and they're all out by themselves. Fired in off the post. No goal. Flynn knocks it back out to center ice. And Grady Nelson's racing it in. Puck goes sailing around behind the back of the Vikings net there. Vikings pick it up. Carry it out to the neutral zone. Emmett Cook will race back for it. back along the back wall. Skates it around the Dragons' net, fires it up the boards. And Vikings pick it off. Knapziger picks it off, sends it back up the near side board. Skate! Go! Archdale powers it into the Viking zone there, and looks like we're offsides. 1:49 left to go in the second period. Face off in the neutral zone. And we'll have Shortino for the face-off. Jacobazi and Easton Cook on the wing. Emmett Cook and Wyatt Flynn on defense. Dragons offsides. 1:44 left to go in the second period. Dragons still down by 1. Shortino for the face-off. Sends it into the Viking zone. Vikings pick it up. And Cook picks him off in the neutral zone, fires it up the near side boards, and the puck goes back into the Viking zone. Vikings pick it up. Reverse course at the face-off circle, and the Dragons try desperately to keep it in, but just can't do it. Wyatt Flynn will race over to the near side, slap it up the near side boards in the neutral zone. Shortino goes back to help him, battling along the near side boards. Go! Puck goes squirting into the Dragon zone. Emmett Cook races back, passes it up the boards again, over the blue line, and Vikings are offsides with 52.5 left to go in the second period. All right. Courts for the face-off. Puck goes sailing over to the near side boards, and Knapziger and Archdale try to push it out along the boards there. And Shortino picks it up. Knapziger skates it back to the near corner and back around the back of the Dragons' net. Fires it up the boards, the pace of Shortino, and Vikings are there. Knapziger helps it up. Skate it! Go! Vikings keep it in. Flynn picks it up. Skates back around everybody over the far side. Sends it back out to Archdale at center ice. And he'll skate it back into the Viking zone, but they'll pick him off. Send it up into the Dragon zone, and Knapziger races back for it. Passes it up the near side boards, the pace of Shortino. Ooh, zigs and zags, tries to power it out, but that's the buzzer for the second period of play, folks. So, Dragons will start the third period down by 1 goal. Third period starts now. We got Pace of Shortino at center, I think. Rexton Courts and Easton Cook on the wing, maybe. We got, yeah, yep. And then Wyatt Flynn and Emmett Cook on defense. Miss Piper Jackson in net.
Let's go, Pekin!
And Shortino for the face-off. Sends it back to Wyatt Flynn. And he'll fire it up the near side boards. And Vikings will pick it up. Send it back down in deep. And McCook will chase it down. Over in the far corner. Up the boards to Pacey Shortino. And he'll pick it back up. Skates it across center ice. Back up into the Viking zone. Zigs and zags. Fires it. Oh. Everybody's down in front of the net. Dragons can't keep it in the zone. Send it back in from the... Vikings carry it back out. All right. Shortino picks it up on the far boards over by the Dragons bench. Vikings power it in. And McCook passes it up the boards. Go! Wyatt Flynn picks it up. Looking for a centering pass, but nobody's there. Puck goes sailing on net, and Vikings keep it in play. Nope. Whistle blows it dead. 9:38 left to go in the third period. Dragons still down by 1. Face off in the Viking zone. We'll have Braxton Courts at center.
One more, Vikings! One more player! Russ, in front of the goal.
Didn't have enough players on the ice, I guess, so that'll be a false start. 9:37 left to go in the third period. Courts the center for the face-off. Vikings win the face-off, but Flynn, fires it off of a Viking helmet there. And Vikings clear it out of their zone. Nafziger races back for it. Turns it around. Tries to get it out of the zone, but the Vikings are there, and they'll force it back up into the near corner. Nafziger battles along the boards for it. Vikings pick it up along the back wall. Looking for a centering pass, but Nafziger's still going. Go! Flynn picks it up, goes back around behind the Dragons' net. And he'll zigs and zags, carries it out of the Dragon zone, races it into the Viking zone. Couldn't get a shot off in time, looking for a centering pass, and Noah Mason and Braxton Courts try to battle for it along the far boards. And Noah ran into the back of the referee there. Brady Nelson fires it back down into the Viking zone. Icing call, 8:24 left in regulation. I think they wanted to wave it off. Yeah, we'll have a, never mind. We'll have a face-off in the Viking zone, no icing. All right. Face-off in the Viking zone. Shortino for the face-off. Crew Scholes and Easton Cook on the wing. Jet Nafziger and Emmett Cook on defense. Shortino tries to get it back to Emmett Cook off the face-off. And Emmett Cook fired it into a Viking player. Get it out! Go! Nafziger gets it out of the Dragon zone. Vikings knock it back in, and Emmett Cook will chase it down on the back wall. Yeah, and he'll skate it right up Main Street, over towards the far side. Races it across the neutral zone. Backhands it over toward the net. Oh, Sortino's there. Oh, just couldn't get a shot off in time. Get up, go! Go! Man. Easton Cook battling relentlessly. Fire! Oh, Emmett Cook fired it from down Main Street right into another Viking player. Pace Sortino pick it up on the far corner. Back to Emmett Cook. Fires it. Oh, it's another. Right here. Yeah! Top shelf, baby! Dragons settle the score, tie the game at 4 with 7:04 left to go in regulation. Woo! Courts for the face-off. Over to Grady Nelson. Vikings carry it back. And Emmett Cook knocks it back in. Tracks the courts, chases it down. And puck gets deflected over to the near side in the Viking zone. Flynn goes back to pick it up. Fires it from the, ooh, it looked like it hit the, puck looked like it hit the referee in the goods. Oh no. Flynn fired it hard right at him. I'm not sure where it hit him, but he doesn't look like he's very happy. Face off down in the Viking zone with 6:39 left to go. Coach for the face off. Ooh. Vikings battle it back behind the Dragons' net. Whoa! Almost had a centering pass there. Emmett Cook's going to carry it up the near side. Gets himself out in front. Skates it around some Vikings players. Goes for the shot right off of a Viking. And Wyatt Flynn muscles it over to the far side. Pace Sortino battles for it along the boards. And puck squirts out. Wyatt Flynn keeps it in, sends it over the near side. Ace Archdale's at the face-off circle. Sends it on net. Whoa! Whoa! Loose puck! Whoa! Puck blown dead at 5:43 left to go. Face-off in the Viking zone. Man. All right, Sortino for the face-off. Braxton Courts and Ace Archdale on the wing. Wyatt Flynn and Jet Nafziger on defense. And from the face-off, Nafziger sends it over to the far side boards. Archdale races over. Vikings get there first. Vikings carry it up. And Vikings are offsides with 5:27 left to go in regulation. Still tied at 4. Sortino for the face-off. Archdale battles for it. Puck goes. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Get it out! Go! Wyatt Flynn picks it up on the near side. Zigs and zags through the whole Viking squad. Carries it in offside. 5:10 remaining in the third period. Face off in the neutral zone, but we're closer to the right way this time. Sortino for the face-off. Archdale and Easton Cook on the wing. Knapziger and Emmett Cook on defense. Knapziger passes it to Emmett Cook, who gets it to pace to Sortino. He's going to race it out. Oh, looking for a centering pass. Dragons muscle it in. And Vikings are there. Easton Cook keeps it in the zone, sends it in deep. Archdale race back to the far corner for it. Dragons battle for it along the boards. Puck squirts out back to Emmett Cook. And Vikings are all over him. Yeah, puck goes sailing over to the near side. Sortino picks it up. Lobs it back around the boards over to the far side boards. Emmett Cook sends it back in deep. And no one's going to chase it down. There's it. Pace of Sortino from the far corner. Everyone's out of gas at 8:50 a.m. Eastern Time. Skate! Go! Go! Save, Dragons! Piper Jackson makes the save with 4 minutes remaining in regulation. Face off in the Dragon zone. Still tied at 4. Braxton Courts at center. Noah Mason and Jasper Jacobazi on the wing. Yeah, Braxton Courts muscles it out to the neutral zone, and he's out in front all by himself. Fires it out! Goal! Dragons! Woo! Dragons up by 1 with 3:47 left to go in regulation. We're not dead yet. Exit course for the face-off. Skate! Courts forces him to the outside. Puck squirts out, back into the neutral zone. And Emmett Cook is there. Chases it down over to the far side. Diving play over to the boards. And Wyatt Flynn picks it up, skates it into the Viking zone, fires it. Pad save.
You should have been there.
Got a man down, I guess. Nope. All right. Looks like we're good. 3:16 remaining in regulation. Dragons up by 1. Face off in the Viking zone. All right. Sortino at center for the face-off. Cruz Scholes and Easton Cook on the wing. Looks like Vikings won the face-off. Send it sailing up there. Oh, Knapziger. Can't. That was. Okay. Yeah, Dragons muscle it up the near side in their zone. Two Skulls battles it up the boards over to Pace of Sortino, who gets it out to the neutral zone, and the Vikings pick it up. Sortino chases him down. Puck goes sailing back behind Piper's net there, and Knapziger will pick it up on the near side. No, he won't. Puck squirts out over to Wyatt Flynn, and Knapziger will muscle it out to the neutral zone again. Two Skulls taps it up the near side board, sends it in deep, and Vikings will pick it up, skate it around behind their net. Dragons are there. Not enough of them, though. Knapziger tries to pick him off, and he does! Oh, Vikings pick him off again. And Wyatt Flynn races back to defend. Piper Jackson covers in the crease. 2:05 left to go in regulation. Dragons up by 1. Dragons win the face-off, and Wyatt Flynn gets picked off. Vikings push it back, but Braxton Courts helps it out, and Flynn knocks it out to the neutral zone. Archdale passes it to Wyatt Flynn. Wyatt Flynn muscles it into the Viking zone, keeps it over to the near side, and Archdale chases it down along the near side boards. Puck squirts out again, and Vikings carry it out to the center ice, neutral zone, I mean. Yeah, sends it back to Archdale, and he'll tap it back up into the Viking zone. Minute and a half left. Dragons, power. Whoa! And puck goes sailing past the crease. Emmett Cook will chase it down in the near side corner. Vikings pick it up, send it over on net. Wyatt Flynn's back to defend. .111 remaining in regulation. A lot of game left. Face off at center ice. Courts for the face off. Whoa. Vikings offsides. 1:02 left to go in regulation. Dragons up by 1. Okay, Braxton Courts for the face-off. Faces Shortino and Ace Archdale on the wing. Archdale sneaks it past the Viking player, but they'll pick it back up. Emmett Cook's there. Whoa! Shortino and Flynn help it out. Get up! Archdale stops it, and Emmett Cook will carry it in. Emmett Cook fires it down from Main Street, gets deflected over back to the back wall, and Archdale sends it back over behind the Vikings net. Clock rolls down to the 30-second mark. Whoa! Yeah! Archdale with another backhander. Dragons up by 2. 32 and a half seconds left to go in regulation. Woo! That was a neat little celly by Archdale. Courts for the face-off. Vikings come away with it, and they're offsides. 25.7 seconds left to go in regulation. Dragons up by 2. Shortino for the face-off. Nope, sorry. Courts for the face-off. Over to Shortino. And he'll zig and zag. Centering pass to Braxton. Oh! Nafziger from the blue line. Lobs it up into the middle there, and Shortino picks it up. Fires it off of a Vikings helmet there, and that's going to do it for regulation, folks. Game 1 victory, your Pekin Junior Dragons. Final score, 6-4. So the Dragons and the Vikings will race back out to center ice for the congratulatory fist bump. As Dragons close game 1 of the UHT Shamrock Shuffle with a victory. All right, folks, tune in today, later this afternoon at 2 p.m. Central Time for a 3 p.m. Eastern time game against the Chicago Flames, I think. Unless the schedule changes. There's a lot of playoffs and stuff going on. But we're going to be at a different rink. It's called the Ice Box here in town. And should be 2 p.m. Central Time. So tune in for that. And this has been 33's Daddy. I'll be signing off for now. We'll see you this afternoon. Thanks for watching, folks.